Hello, everybody, and happy Monday. I am Dustin Starr, the host of Championship Wrestling from Memphis, if you don't know by now. But I wanted to take just a quick moment to come on YouTube Live to say thank you. Thank you guys so much for 10,000 subscribers. I feel like it didn't take us very long to do it, and that's all because of you guys and all the great wrestling, of course, but we couldn't have done it without you guys, the great wrestling fans of Championship Wrestling. And that dates back 2 years ago on episode 1 of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. It was actually Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle. So big shout out to our supporters, Pro Shingle. Hey there, Breezy. How are you? It was great to see you over the weekend. You're one that I'm talking about too, one of the great wrestling fans out there that not only pays attention to wrestling, but shares wrestlings, buys tickets to the shows, watches the videos here on YouTube. And like I said, over 2 years ago on episode 1 of Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle, we were gradually getting into this thing. And then we just kept going and kept going with the likes of Heather Monroe, the Killer Bay, CC Chanel, two of the most viewed characters or athletes on our channel. And then it goes to guys like Ray Rosas and Watts and Dan Joseph and Gentleman Jervis, and the list goes on and on and on until we hit episode 100 this year on February 27th. And of course, that episode 100 actually was the premiere and the debut of Championship Wrestling from Memphis and Memphis Wrestling episode 1. And since then, since the launch of Memphis Wrestling on this YouTube channel and on CW30 Memphis, gosh, we're up like 150%. That's all because of you guys. So I wanted to take just a second to get in the chat here, get live on Monday. Monday is historically a big wrestling day, not only in Memphis, but then, of course, with Monday Night Raw, Monday Nitro. Mid-South Coliseum was always a big thing, and now we're turning that into Saturday morning at noon right here on YouTube. And it's been so much fun chatting with everybody. And I don't know what I expected when we started this thing, but I definitely didn't expect for hundreds of people to come in and join us and enjoy the professional wrestling like we used to back in the day. Not a whole lot of complaining or trolling or anything like that. And I think I speak for myself, my Maria, who's on the other side of the camera, David Marquez, the United Wrestling Network, the whole crew of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Of course, everybody is so excited about Championship Wrestling from Memphis. And we wanted to say thank you guys so much for 10,000 subscribers and counting. Which is very, very exciting. Lamb says, hello, Dustin, and congrats on 10,000 subscribers. Whoo, man, I remember watching the numbers as far as when the pandemic hit and the numbers kept going up, and we were working hard to educate ourselves on how to bring you guys that content as convenient as possible and easy to digest. And 58 minutes and 30 seconds is that's kind of crash television. That's why we call it the fastest hour in professional wrestling. But man, it's just been a wild ride. Breezy says, I'm good, about to go to work, grew up around you guys, so I continue to support. Well, we appreciate that. And Breezy's not lying. Breezy actually had her first legal drink, last week? And I say legal in air quotes because it was supposed to be your first drink. But Breezy and her family have been coming out to the wrestling events for many, many years, and makes me feel really old talking about it right now. So thanks a lot, Breezy. That's a way to kick off my Monday. Destiny, how are you? Says, congratulations, Dustin. This has been a great ride. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you. Well, you're one of the reasons. You're in the chat each and every week. You've even purchased tickets to events that you can't attend and donated those tickets. So we are so grateful for that. And anytime anyone watches the program or shares or likes or anything like that, all that stuff is free to do. So we really appreciate that too. Wolf Better in the house. He says, fan from Europe. Oh my goodness. Europe, Germany, all across the United States. We have viewers from everywhere, and never in a million years would I have thought that a Memphis wrestling product would hit so many people all across the world. But I guess I should have known back in the day with the tape trading. Here's a little funny story. I talked to King Cobra on the regular. He says, Dustin, send me that information. Send me all your YouTube stuff. I want to watch it. I said, King Cobra, which, by the way, Cobra's what, 72, 75?
Something like that.
He's in his 70s. And we think that people, as they get older in age, they don't know technology and they don't watch YouTube. Dustin, I watch YouTube all the time. So King Cobra, he's a big fan of watching Memphis wrestling on YouTube, and he's been checking us out too. Of course, Downtown Bruno, who is a diehard Memphis mainstay, and I would say a Memphis legend as well. Harvey Whippleman in the WWE, he's a friend of ours. He reaches out and says, man, I watch every single week on YouTube. And so the television exposure is very important in Memphis with CW30, but right here on YouTube, man, this is where it's at. So everybody can catch it, whether they're sitting at home in front of their televisions on Saturday or not. You can actually watch on your mobile device, which I think is super cool. Breezy said, you didn't have to do me like that, Dustin. At least you didn't mention what happened to me during intermission Saturday night. Oh my gosh, I didn't even tell Maria that.
Probably a reason.
Oh my gosh, that was unreal. Was that like a birthday dance or something? Wrestling Fandom says, congrats. I love covering wrestling. Great to see other successful wrestling YouTube channel. Hashtag Wrestling Fandom. Hashtag Masked Lucha Vlogger. I guess I got to tell him now. So Breezy was in the middle of the ring on Saturday, and for some reason, these dudes were dancing like strippers. They didn't take their clothes off, but it was something to behold. I'm not really sure what that was. She says she has videos. We need to post those up. And I did try to go live on this YouTube channel, but the service inside the building was so bad I couldn't get any service. Maria was mad at me because I wasn't responding to text messages. Anthony says, yes, I remember Downtown. What a character. Hope the King Jerry Lawler pay a visit one day. Never say never. We just started out. We're 5 weeks into our Memphis wrestling product. We've got a lot of stuff still in the plans that a lot of things that you guys are asking for has already been delivered, but it hasn't hit television yet. And we've got even more big announcements and things to come. Breezy says, I warned you beforehand and you didn't pay attention. Well, I know all about Grubbs, Arkansas. And big shout out to Grubbs, Arkansas, too. They're a partner of ours here at Championship Wrestling from Memphis. You'll see them on our show from time to time. But really, I just wanted to take just a couple of minutes. I know it's a random Monday afternoon, but I wanted to come on here because yesterday when we surpassed 10,000 subscribers, absolutely tremendous. We're very, very appreciative of that. Our son Brady, he's almost 13. His dream was to grow up and be a YouTuber at one point. And so he and I have been working on this YouTube channel, and I've been sharing it with him and saying, hey, look at these analytics, look at these numbers. And at first you feel like you're posting stuff, good stuff, and it just falls into a black hole where no one sees it. But then if you stay persistent and you continue to give good content, me and Brady have been looking at it and seeing it grow and grow and grow. And during the pandemic, kind of self-educating ourselves on YouTube and looking stuff up and tagging and doing all this kind of stuff. And then seeing that whatever we're farming is growing something special. And that's because of you guys. And so slowly but surely, here we are. We did surpass 1 million minutes watched. And that's kind of an average on a 28-day average right there. And it's because of you guys and the 10,000 subscribers. So we're going to continue to put out the very best wrestling content, whether it's Championship Wrestling from Hollywood or Championship Wrestling from Memphis, obviously focusing on the Memphis product, but we built such a great audience where you guys can enjoy both. We posted a poll just yesterday saying, which one do you show up for? What do you watch on this YouTube channel, Hollywood or Memphis? And a lot of people did vote Memphis, but there are a lot of comments that say both. So I should have put both in there. So we need to redo this because that's no slight to Hollywood, obviously, but just trying to figure out what you guys enjoy. So if there's anything that we could do a better job at, or if there's any content that you want to see more of, go ahead and put that right here in the notes and the comments. We always go back. We're very, very active here on YouTube, as is our other social media channels, because the important thing is communication. Communication. We want to give you what you want. Also, if you haven't checked it out yet, the Rolling Into Mempho podcast, they have their hits, they have their misses, they have their MVPs, what they're looking forward to, thumbs up, thumbs down. We want all the feedback. So like Memphis Tigers say, we want all the smoke. We want the feedback so that way we can do a better job. Breezy says, I warned you beforehand, then he cannot be almost 13. He is. He's got a mustache. Brady is almost 13. Anthony says, congrats to you guys. Great things going on between Hollywood and Memphis. Wrestling Fandom says, keep doing what you're doing, and that's why you're growing. No need to change. I appreciate that, man. Anthony says, I watch both. Gentleman Jervis, great gimmick. Love Gentleman Jervis. Lots of great stuff going on. So for those of you who don't know, every Saturday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time here in Memphis on this YouTube channel, we live chat and watch Championship Wrestling from Hollywood presented by Car Shield. And we watch it every week. Then all the matches are posted. And then right here at noon Central Time, we watch Championship Wrestling from Memphis and we live chat that. And of course, all those matches go out. And then it's just a big weekend of pro wrestling. So we're very appreciative that you guys tune in with us each and every week. Lamb says, social media and YouTube game is strong with you. Well, I appreciate it. We spend a lot of time on it. He said, that's how you promote your brand. Well, we love it. Whereas some companies have a social media manager, or social media content manager, or whatever the case may be, we love it, man. This is what we do. We absolutely love this. Destiny says, what? 1 million watches? It's 1 million minutes watched, which is even more important. You could have as many views as you want, but if people don't stick around for it, sometimes our average watch time is over 15 minutes. That is very significant to have somebody sit there and watch the same thing for over 15 minutes online. That is a very, very strong average. Destiny says, you all have me for life. I will comment for sure. This is just the beginning of Championship Wrestling from Memphis. Forever, I love Hollywood, and we love Hollywood too. And don't be surprised this Saturday. I was going to say, don't be surprised if you see some of the Hollywood characters on the Memphis show. Just like this Saturday, CC Chanel will be active. She's going to have her in-ring debut. You saw her on the program on Saturday. We've already talked to the likes of Heather Monroe. You'll see Heather Monroe at some point on this program. Of course, we love guys like Watts, Ray Rosas, even though we have some sort of beef together. Dan Joseph. I mean, the list goes on and on. We mentioned Gentleman Jervis earlier, so you guys keep your eyes peeled because we will have some more talent coming in and out. Like I said, we're still very, very young into this thing. And once everything starts opening up a little bit more, and we have a huge announcement that I cannot wait to make. I'm actually jonesing. I'm itching to tell you guys what's going on, and I'm this close to doing it. So stay tuned. I'll do it right here on this YouTube channel, and we'll do it live. We'll do it live. Do it live. Just do it live. Anthony says, oh, cool. I watch both when I get home from work. I enjoy it after cooking for the retirees at the country club. Sounds like a plan. Nick, my man, Nick, Nerd 901 Nick. He says, hey, Dustin, congrats again, y'all. Man, I really appreciate it. And picking your brain and picking the Blurred's brain and all my buddies over there at Nerd 901 picking their brains constantly, especially in the early going. Oh, my goodness. I felt like I was just bugging the heck out of you guys, but I'm just really excited that we have the 10,000 plus subscribers and we continue to go. And I'm even more excited if it was 1,000, 10,000, whatever it is. Just happy that you guys are enjoying what we're doing. NXG Boomer says, you know, Taekwondo. No, I don't. It's like shiny object. Wrestling Fandom says, great wrestling scene in Houston. Please bring talent from Texas. Well, you've seen Action Jackson. You've seen Will Allday. You've seen Bam Bam Malone. You've seen Mike Anthony. How many more Texas guys you want me to bring? Now, those guys are pretty much Memphis guys that just so happen to work in Texas, just to give you a little heads up on that. So Texas is booking Memphis guys. Lamb says, follow at CW30 Wrestling on all social medias. I appreciate that, man. We are on Facebook, of course, here on YouTube. We're on Instagram, Twitter. We're you name it, we got it, except for TikTok. I don't think you guys want to see me dancing on TikTok, do you? Might want to see my Maria dancing on TikTok. That's right up her alley. Lamb says, on Hollywood program, we had Will Allday and Cam from Reality of Wrestling from time to time. Also, Cam and Will Allday performed here at the Halloween Spooktacular in Memphis. You'll absolutely see those guys on our program coming up. Nick says, oh, man, we're here to help at all times. Thank you for your help to us and for our fundraisers. Nick, I cannot wait until we can do some more fundraisers together. So anything you guys got going on at Nerd 901, you let me know because we are all in. And I have some big news that's going to be, you're especially going to enjoy it because you live here in Memphis and you're partnered with us. So I'm this close to breaking the news and button up until I don't want to say something and then it not happen and you guys go, oh, that Dustin, he's full of it. Anthony says, and of course, the NWA champ Nick Aldis, would love to see him come to Memphis. I have a good relationship with Nick Aldis, regardless of what's going on with United Wrestling Network and the NWA. I have a relationship on my own with guys like Nick Aldis. And so it would absolutely be possible to see the NWA 10 pounds of gold defended in Memphis. So I would expect to see that happen at some point. If not now, keep your eyes open because it could absolutely happen. What the Fox happening? Oh, wait, you just tricked me into saying that. I know I keep asking, but is Arizona wrestling coming back? It's been over a year now. Well, Jeremy McPeak did mention that Arizona was coming back. I do think that they're going to be syndicating the Hollywood program. And that's all I really know is pay attention and stay tuned to Championship Wrestling from Arizona to find out more. Lamb says Halloween Spooktacular matches are available on this channel, Championship Wrestling 2. That's right. It's in its own playlist called Spooktacular. And also you can go and you can watch Championship Wrestling from Hollywood feature matches and then also Championship Wrestling from Memphis feature matches. Johnny Dotson's in here. It's not because of you the reason we got 10,000 subscribers. I know that's what you're already thinking, Johnny. Johnny Dotson and Alan Stewart are the best wrestlers in the world, and especially in Memphis. Well, you guys sure were hiding on Saturday when Brett Michaels was after you. Jason says, thank you for all your hard work. Thank you guys for watching. Boomer says, which type of wrestling can you teach me? Go to championshipwrestlingmemphis.com/training, and you'll find out who our head coach is. And then also our other coaches. We can teach you anything you want to know about sports entertainment. But I've got to head out for some meetings. I just wanted to touch base with everybody and send out a big thank you from myself, my Maria, who's making a ton of noise in the background, and also from the United Wrestling Network, David Marquez, John Roberts, who edits our show together. The list goes on and on, especially all the great performers that have come through the program and that compete each and every day. And Lamb, thank you so much. Destiny, Breezy, Nick, everybody that shares our content. We really do appreciate it, and we look forward to bringing you a whole lot more. Let's do 10,000 more. Well, maybe we should. What's our next goal, Maria? Is it 15,000 or should it be like 20,000? 15. She says let's start with 15. So you guys help us out, man. Share this if you enjoy it. Share it. Tell people to take that subscribe button to Slap City. Let's get to 15,000. Lamb says, have a good day. You too, brother. Destiny says, thank you. Thank you. I've got to go. Big hugs. Thank you. Have a great Monday. Anthony says, okay, Dustin, have a great day. And hello to the beautiful Maria. And I think that's a good way to end it right there. Maria says hello right back. And I'll see you guys soon. Like I said, if you're watching this later, go ahead and put your comments here. And if you have any questions or anything like that, put them in there. We always respond to them. Happy Monday, everybody. Dustin Starr here signing off. 10,000 subscribers. That's awesome. There's only one way to celebrate that. Oh, yeah. See you guys later.